saying, QVC2, big deal. Big deal. What's that all about? Well, if you're familiar with our main channel that's been broadcasting for 30 years, we have something called a Today's Special Value, which is an incredible value that lasts for a 24-hour period of time from midnight to midnight. This is our version of that. It's called the QVC2 Big Deal, but it's not from midnight to midnight. It's from 9 p.m. until 9 p.m. And what we have, your choices are super simple and all super delicious. 70 pieces. Count the 70 pieces. It's an extraordinary amount of food and the price is exceptional. You get your choice. Do you want them all to be chicken, to be pork, or you can go for the veggie? These were the original 3 flavors, the most beloved 3 flavors, but I will tell you right now, you can go to QVC.com and find the 50 count for a couple of dollars more than we have this for. This is a couple of dollars less and you get 20 more pieces than that 50 count. So this is gonna be amazing for you, but the price is only valid for a 24-hour period of time. So my suggestion is lock it into auto delivery because every 90 days for 1 full year, you can keep all the value coming into your home with all of these delicious pot stickers. And then if you want to switch while you're in auto delivery, of course you can do that if you'd like to switch your flavor. But for $38.52 to get 70 pieces is incredible. So I want to introduce you to the woman who brings the perfect gourmet to QVC for many years. Her name is Carol Allen. And you, every time I see you do a great value on the pot stickers, I'm always like, I can't believe, how did she do this? She did it again. I have never, ever in my history of knowing you seen a value like this.
Well, you know what? I'm happy. I know, because the buyers, we were talking and they said, she goes, I like it. I said, you better like it. It's less money and more food.
And it's a lot more. It's not like 2 pieces more.
Exactly.
It's 20
the
pieces
exact
more.
same pot sticker everybody loves. We didn't say, oh, let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's change something up.
No.
The exact same thing that they love.
So, okay, so this is what I want you to understand at home, because we have some time to really delve into what a pot sticker is, why these are my personal favorite, any that you can buy in a store, why these could very well become your personal favorite. So let's start with some education, because we have 3 choices. We have chicken, we have pork, and we have veggie. But what is a pot sticker? Let's do 101.
You know, I'd like to sort of say it's Asia's version of a ravioli. Okay. So you start with the wonton, and if you've never seen us present, or you're thinking, oh, I've had those dumplings. I have had those dumplings in the Chinese restaurant, and they're really doughy. They're really thin. To coin your expression, they're whisper thin. So the wonton's just enough to hold it together. So this is chicken. It has a little bit of chicken. It's got sesame and soy, cabbage, and you decide how you want to cook the product, because it's fully cooked. You're just heating the wonton the way you like it. Do you like it fried? Do you like it like soft? So you can microwave, you can deep fry, you may steam. Pan saute like you always see us doing on here, and we do our instructions on the bag. But the biggest thing is they're delicious.
They're absolutely delicious.
They are so tasty.
Now that you understand what they are, and it's got that little whisper thin wrapper that's around the outside, on the inside, what makes for a good pot sticker? My favorite thing when you describe it is it's just a little, everything is a balance, a little of this and a little of that. So what's in there?
It's delicate. I'm going to I just cut open the all veggie, because what happened was we had people saying, we don't eat meat anymore. So we went ahead and totally different. And this one has peas, it has carrots, it has green beans, it has a red cabbage, and again, and a baked tofu for texture. You're deciding how you want to prepare it. Do you want to pan saute it? Do you want to microwave it? Okay, like my parents always do theirs in the microwave, because it's fast, it's easy, and it's always from frozen. If you pan saute, you use a nonstick skillet. It takes like 6 minutes, really easy. And the best thing is, it's just like, they're really, really good.
They're really good.
They're really good.
And I got to tell you, even the veggie, maybe you've recently gone vegetarian, or you're just trying to watch, or you're just testing some stuff out.
Right.
This has so much flavor that it makes it very easy to go down the road of no meat protein in the middle if you're going for the veggie. However, if you are going for meat, I have to tell you.
Which one's your favorite?
I love the pork because I love the depth. There's a little bit more richness and flavor with the pork, but the chicken is so juicy.
It is juicy.
And it's light.
Lighter.
And I think especially for kids, like if you have kids who love chicken fingers, that is a natural progression for them because it's got the chicken that they know they like on the inside.
You know, like for me, when people say, you know, the pot sticker, we sometimes talk about the calories, and I'll touch on that right now. So 6 of the chicken are 180 calories. So when you think about, oh, do I want to do these as a snack? Do I want to do these as dinner? Look how pretty these plates are that we're showing. So the whole idea is that the center of the plate, we've taken care of the Asian part and the inspiration. You're just going to decide if you want to go ahead and steam up some rice, do up some vegetables, do a little teriyaki, boom, there's your dinner. Or you're having girlfriends over for book club.
Hey, it is girls' night in tonight. So why don't we have a little cool appetizer by the way of our pot stickers?
Right.
I do need to let you know between the 3 choices, because we have chicken, pork, and vegetable. The vegetable is the most limited already of the 3 choices, and the chicken is the most popular of the 3 choices. But this is what I want to remind you of. You're getting 70 of them. And this is something, oh, by the way, just before we take a look at that, if you want to, kick up the idea of a wonton soup, maybe you even get some of the soup from your local restaurant. This is, add these in.
You know what? Just cheat. You can get the low sodium canned chicken broth. If you're watching like the sodium, or you can get the regular. Heat it up, throw in a little bit of onions or some scallions if you don't want to do that, and add some pot stickers, and there's your wonton soup. It's not my idea. It was one of our reviewers.
Is that right?
Yeah. I always read the reviews. And I was like, I love that idea.
I love that we're able to see what your thoughts are on QVC.com, because sometimes we get some of the best ideas from you, and I have to tell you, Carol herself is a woman that does read the reviews. And when you see certain comments come up, you think, should I tweak a recipe? Should I change?
Exactly.
And you always do what everybody is looking for. You provide very, very well. And that's what I appreciate about you.
And that's the whole thing is, if the whole idea of having the reviews, and the whole reason that, today's We're the Big Deal is because people love the pot stickers. And I think what they like about it is, it's like the little black dress of food.
Yes.
We talked about, like a girls' night. So let's say you're doing like a book club, and you're thinking, oh, well, I'm doing a book club. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put out these dipping sauces.
Your sauces, okay.
And you can get these in any grocery store. So that's like a sweet chili. This one is soy sauce. A yum yum, that's like a Japanese steak and seafood
sauce. Look at that for the international food aisle.
And then just a hoisin. But you can pick some things out, which makes it sort of fun and interactive. You fix your pot stickers. If you want to be quick, you can actually fix them in the air fryer, which is like a little bit of oil, 375, 8 minutes. They're done. So you're not thinking, oh, my girlfriends are coming over. Should I get the skillet out? What should I do? It's just, it makes it fun. It makes it easy. So
what I want to do is I want to check out the air fryer, and I want to go more into the little black dress of food idea in a second. But first, I wanted to remind you of how many pieces you're actually getting. There is a 50 count that we have on QVC.com. That's right around 40, 41 bucks. This is 70 count for $38.52, and your shipping is free, as it is with all of our foods here at QVC. So if you want to get this home immediately, start enjoying this throughout the summer months, throughout the fall, because I got to tell you, if you've got kids when they go back to school, I have made these for my family so many times because of how quickly you can prepare them from frozen with no prep time. Like from frozen, it's so easy. All 70 of them will come home to you, but you can lock this value into auto delivery every 90 days for 1 full year. It's less money than the 50 count. It's more food than the 50 count by a full 20 pieces. And that is a value that will keep giving back to you over and over again, because I can't tell you how many times I've actually prepared these, going back to the little black dress of food. Not just even as a meal, but sometimes when I do a lot of the gourmet holiday shows around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I'm eating for those. Then around 9 o'clock at night, I'm hungry and I want something savory. I'll microwave like 2 of these. Knocks out the hunger pangs.
There you
I'm
go.
good until
morning.
You're good. It's a perfect snack.
Thank you.
So we're actually going to say hi to Karen, who's calling from Kansas. Karen, welcome into QVC. My name is Sharon, but please do say hello to Carol.
Well, hello, gals.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
We're great. So have you tried the pot stickers?
I'm excited to get them. I have watched them numerous times and never have purchased, but such a good price.
It's a great
tonight,
price.
so I couldn't resist, and I got the chicken and the veggies. So really excited to try them.
Yay! I'm
yeah.
so glad that you got the 2 flavors because that'll give you a chance to taste the subtle differences between the two. And also, Karen, I mean, I'm not kidding when I tell you that I always have a supply of these in my freezer because how do you think you'll like to prepare them, Karen? Do you think you might like them more crispy or softer?
Well, I think I'm going to try your sautéing because I do a lot of that anyway, and I really like the looks of the pasta that you have over pasta. So I'm going to try that, and I think you're right. I did do the auto delivery, so I think it's going to be a good thing to have in my freezer.
Oh, wonderful.
Quick, easy, good meal.
You know, when you do them in the skillet, use a non-stick, and I always say less is more when it comes to the oil. And then they'll just cook great, and they cook from frozen, and you can decide what you're going to have with them. You know, like you said, the pasta looks pretty good too.
It does look good. And Karen, I got to tell you, if you do them in the skillet, what I love when you do them in the skillet, that's my favorite way. They get the parts of the wrapper that are not wrapped around the good stuff on the inside. They get really, really crisp, and then they get these beautiful brown markings on them that are so incredibly yummy. I think you're going to love doing it that way.
And do you do what? Just like a little bit of olive oil and butter to saute them in?
I do olive oil. What do you usually do, Carol?
You know, I use whatever I've got on hand. So olive oil works. Canola's great. You know, whatever you have. I never really use butter, but you know, we were talking. I read the reviews, and sometimes I'm surprised what people use, but it seems to work, and they enjoy it. So I think you'll really, really like them. That's the main thing.
Good. I am anxious to try them.
Well, thank you so much, Karen, and I hope you think they're just as delicious as I do, so enjoy.
Okay, thank you much.
All right, you take care now.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. She's been watching them.
Yeah.
Karen has been watching these for some time because the pot stickers in the world of Perfect Gourmet is one of the things that put you on the map. There were a couple of dishes where everybody rushed towards them, and we just continually want more. They never leave because everybody just wants more and more.
But it's so nice that somebody watches for a while, and they say, well, you know what, that's a really good value because you do watch and everybody works hard for their money.
Right.
So when you finally see something that's like, wow, you get more and it's less expensive, that's not bad. Yeah.
And you know what?
Grab this for you.
I put
something
to
show you.
Oh,
yeah,
something
right?
to show me. Okay, you know what? Why don't you show us those, and then I'll take my bite.
All right, and I'm going to just put that little guy right back under here. The magic of television.
So what is it that you put in here?
You know, so this is, gosh, love Jerry. Jerry's our food stylist. I mean, you know, I just stand up here and stir the pan and talk about it. But she's the one that makes all these plates look so beautiful. And when we were talking about tonight, I said, you know, since we're doing a longer time, let's show how to do the dinner. So you take some frozen vegetables. She's added some sesame to it. So you're just going to go ahead and take the vegetables out of the freezer. Go ahead and get them cooked up. Add your pot stickers to it, and there's your dinner.
I got to tell you, there's an island teriyaki sauce that I like very, very much that I would put on the vegetables because here's my thing. While I'm dunking here, just so that you can dunk in sauces, I find the flavor of the pot stickers to be so balanced and perfect and savory and delicate.
There you go.
I actually prefer to not dunk them in anything because I think they're so good they don't really, honestly don't need it. But I know my kids are activators. They need to have something to dunk, to move, to kind of play with in a way.
And everybody's different. That's funny you say that because I eat them plain too. Like, you know, a lot of times, just like you, I've had a busy day and I get home and I'm thinking, what do I feel like having, what do I feel like having, what do I feel like having?
These are always perfect. When you want something a little bit savory.
Right.
And I don't feel guilty about the calories because, again, like with the chicken, how many calories and how many pieces?
6 pieces.
Six
is
pieces is
180 calories. 6 pieces.
Look at this. This is 6 pieces right here.
Okay.
You're really only, I mean, the way
10
I do it.
10 grams of protein.
10 grams of protein. You're like, you're supposed to be eating the size of your fist. Look at that. That is a lot of pieces.
Now,
to be honest, sometimes I can only eat 5 when I have my vegetables and stuff on the side.
And they're filling. And then on the pork, they're 190 for 5 of them, 8 grams of the protein. But the biggest thing is, like, you know, there's not a lot of extra stuff added. Like, how do I say that word? Or what's in there?
Right, all the weird chemicals and preservatives on the marketplace.
They're really fresh tasting.
It's good food.
It's just good food.
And you know what? When you think about the fact that you're getting 70 of them, I want to remind you of that again. 70 pieces. Many times we do something called a buy more, save more. There's no choice here that you need to worry about. You get 70 in the chicken, in the pork, or in the veggie. You choose the one that you want to bring home. We had Karen a moment ago said she did get 2 orders. She loved the price so much at $38.52 for all 70 pieces that she got the chicken and I think she got the veggie. So then she's going to play with them and have a little bit of fun figuring out which, how she wants to do her flavors. But this is the cool part. If you're thinking 70, what am I going to do with 70? Let me tell you. First of all, you'll probably be eating them. After the first time you eat them, you kind of want to go back and make them again the very next day. I'm a person that likes to make something and then skip and then